On the Ground Sports Entertainment.
This is Devon Da Icon, Big Match Devon, or in U.S.E's case, Big Balls Devon. Yeah, that's me, of the War Money Mafia. Today we get to crown the first ever U.S.E Tag Team Champions. We in the final, so we either facing Poppy Manny and Burial Brothers, or we facing off against the Perfect Renegades. What y'all need to realize is we want respect, so therefore, we earn it. But if motherfuckers disrespect us, we take it. That's the difference between other tag teams and us. We 4 years strong in the game. We have done nothing but grind to the fucking top. And we will continue to do that shit. So, to any tag team that advances in that semifinals match, be prepared for the best damn tag team in the 757 to sit there and show you that green light. Welcome to the Green Light Tour.
We are live from Portsmouth, Virginia in the dungeon. Alex Velez, Jeffrey the Body Johnson. We are finally here. It's the Soldiers of Fortune special event here on Intensity. We get back into the tournament for semi-final action. It's been long awaited. Tonight, Los Gallos de Fuego take on the Perfect Renegades. But right now, let's take it to the owner, Bill McKnight, for major announcements.
Intensity! We are live here in the dungeon at Portsmouth, Virginia. How's everybody feeling tonight? When I took over U.S.E, I had good intentions to make Biggie Sanchez the face of this franchise. And that man has done nothing but let his ego take over that big-ass head of his, and has done nothing but disrespect me. So now it's time to make some changes. We know how much he likes to cheat to win, so starting tonight, there will be DQs. So Biggie, if your La Familia kicks in and interferes, you will automatically lose that match. Also, I'm tired of La Familia and Biggie Sanchez thinking he's the king, he runs U.S.E. 7x7 Cities Championship is no longer the crown jewel of U.S.E. I am revoking the U.S.E Fugeo Championship, and now it's the U.S.E Heavyweight Championship, and that is now the highest throne of the U.S.E. So sorry, Javier Lopez, you're no longer at the top of the U.S.E. I hope you enjoy it, because my goal now is to make you and La Familia's life a living hell.
In an unprecedented move, the 7-5 Cities Heavyweight Championship is now the second-tier championship, while the Fugeo Championship has just been upgraded and been rechristened the Underground Championship. Right now, we are standing by Biggie Sanchez via satellite on his way to the arena. We got words from you right now, Sanchez.
Yes, is this thing on? Can you guys hear me in the arena?
Yeah, Sanchez, Alex Velez, Jeffrey Johnson here.
Yeah, can you guys tell me what the hell I just missed? I could barely hear the static here. I'm on the road. I'm on my way to the arena from another event. Did I just hear Bill McKnight say that my championship has just been devalued down to the second-tier championship?
Yeah, Jeffrey Johnson here. That's exactly right. Your title is trash now.
Damn it! Damn it! Pull over! I'm driving. What am I saying? Pull this goddamn truck over. Bill McKnight, I don't know what the hell's up your ass, but I promise you, I will handle this right now. I'm going to get on the phone with Gilmore Martinez. I still have to deal with the judge. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it!
Well, here we are, Nick. A chance to become the first ever U.S.E Tag Team Champions tonight in the dungeon. And I gotta tell you, it feels bittersweet. It feels great to be able to walk around and leave this place with gold tonight.
And look, knowing that I used to have gold here, and we were supposed to fight La Familia, but of course, running like the bitches that they are. Of course. It's okay, because tonight, we have the Burial Brothers. And then right after that, we have War Money Mafia. Doesn't matter, the result's still the same. Perfect Renegades, new U.S.E Tag Team Champions.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is perfect.
And I'm feeling good.
Sanchez, none too happy, and I wouldn't be either. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some major developing news right now. We're all set for our semifinals tag team action for the tag team champions here. Originally, we're supposed to have Los Gallos de Fuego with Papi Manny El Hijo del Rey. During our conversation with Sanchez, Papi Manny came to the ring and said that El Hijo del Rey was incapacitated, dealing with some injuries from his match with the King himself, Biggie Sanchez, last week at CBW Heatwave. So Papi Manny went deep into his past, and he pulled out the one and only Playboy himself, the Peninsula Playboy to be precise, John Berkeley, who was set to make his debut here in a few weeks. Looks like he jumped the line, and Bill McKnight approved the substitution. And here we go with a debut of a lifetime here, an opportunity of a lifetime, already in the semifinals. Papi Manny and John Berkeley. I'm not sure if the team has a name right now, Jeff. They're taking on the Perfect Renegades. The Perfect Renegades are already a team, already with win of their belt, ready for action here tonight. I'm not sure where to go, but there's the bell right now, Jeff. You know, Velez, I was having me a little beverage right here, and I was actually going through the profile of John Berkeley, your production team here, left me some notes. The man in pink, I believe I heard some people call him the Pink Power Ranger on the way out here. But unbelievable right now. Like you said, the opportunity of a lifetime maneuver right here. Gallo Noble tie-up, as you would like to call there. Making his debut here, he is the former TWA champion. He's the current CBW heavyweight champion. Packed house here tonight. Hold on. Sorry, backstage almost lost there right there, Jeff. Nobody wants to see your face, Velez. CBW champion is this John Berkeley fellow, the Peninsula Playboy. Make sure you get that right. Yeah, that's right. We all heard Bill McKnight call him Playboy Johnny Berkeley. Kind of rubbed the kid the wrong way. But take a look at him. The guy looks fit. Gear looks excellent. Ready for action. Starting the match up here against former Seven Cities champion, the one and only, the Renegade Nick Mercer at Summerfest. Our rendition of Summerfest. Lost the championship to Biggie Sanchez. And former rival, now turned friend, maybe just partner. I'm not sure the agreement. But the Perfect Renegades here. Beautiful backbreaker by John Berkeley here. Referee Leslie Edwards with the 2 counts. Will Storm and the Renegade. No love lost here, ladies and gentlemen. At each other's throats since the launch of U.S.E. back in January. Somehow pulled together to form this very unique tag team. The guys, they come out together. They had a really cool song when they came out. They got match insurance. They got gear. Looks like they're ready for action here. Yeah, you're ready for action. So you get in the ring with Papi Manny, Bautista, no related to Dave, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think there's any relation there, to be honest. You know, let me tell you something about Papi Manny Bautista. He's also a former champion over at the TWA. Remember when we launched the brand, he was a TWA champion, competing for the vacant Seven Cities Championship against Big Devon, a former champion as well. You see I've been doing my horn, Velez. You have. But he lost that title to that big bastard, what is that, Big Jones fellow. Hold on now, we'll get back to that right now. The Perfect Renegades clearly in control right now. Holding it down, as they say. John Berkeley at ringside right there. Trying to get his partner out of it. Big night of action. We've been counting down to this special event since Summerfest. It actually maybe before Summerfest where we announced the Soldier of Fortune special event. The Soldier of Fortune Tag Team Championship Tournament. Will Storm clearly in control right now. To crown the first ever Tag Team Champions. And this tournament, proudly sponsored by X Brand Wrestling. Originally, there was supposed to be some X Brand stars that were to compete in this tournament. Some travel scheduling and some dating was not to be. So here we have a smorgasbord of U.S.E. superstars in action. These guys really taking each other tonight. You know, there's conspicuous by their absence in this tournament as well are the Busch Gardens Tag Team Champions, or the Busch Gardens District, or the HC, blah, 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 blah. So the letters we can't say, they're Tag Team Champions in another league, and I was for sure McKnight would have added those two into this tournament. Well, as you know, the MFN Dirty, I guess now it's the FUBAR champion and is currently reigning U.S.E's Underground Heavyweight Champion, the premier championship here. The crown jewel, as Bill McKnight called it earlier tonight. So I guess he was kind of busy. I don't know if the other champions and whatnot are going to be in here, but we know the judge and Romeo Diablo were unsuccessful at Summerfest against War Money Mafia, and how you have it right here. Perfect Renegades actually odds-on favorite. I was reading on the sports betting. Blaze, there's no way there's an odds-on favorite when we have tag team champions in another league themselves. We're talking about CBW's tag team champions and War Money Mafia. They picked those titles up at their version of Summerfest down in CBW. So, if you're asking me and you're talking about doing the homework, War Money Mafia. Right there, but it's a beautiful maneuver right there. Sorry to take your words there. But you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, Jeff. The War Money Mafia, former tag team champions out of the Busch Gardens District, current tag team champions down in North Carolina, representing CBW, coming off their Heatwave events. Why wouldn't they come in and clear the house and become the new tag team champions here at Underground Sports Entertainment? I don't know what I was thinking. John Barkley is on fire right now. Man, it's quicker than a hiccup. The strength of an ant, almost a Zorro-like strength, being displayed by the Peninsula Playboy John Barkley. Let's take this moment also to thank X Brand Wrestling and member of the board of directors, one and only Justin Valencia, for producing this tournament. For when we say producing, sponsor, we all know what it is. It's money. It's money. It's money funding us. Thank you for the money, Justin Valencia. X Brand Wrestling, big time events coming up October 4th. Check it out. Our one and only Owen Parker set to be in action representing things. You know, that was that thing about Owen Parker. Owen Parker called out. We called it the week of Sanchez calls out about a week or so, 2 weeks ago. It seemed like everybody on the rosters around who we support were calling out Sanchez left and right. Owen Parker being one of them, and I was actually going to try to catch words for Sanchez to see what he thought about that, but a little more concerned about his championship. I don't want to say being devalued. I believe McKnight, beautiful, little Storm, showing his proudness. I believe Bill McKnight trying to reestablish, make some things fair. Sanchez literally stole everything he had. Stole my ass. He won the crown for the King of the Iron Throne tournament, fair and square. I can't believe I'm defending this guy. You know, I don't even want to talk about Sanchez. I want to talk about this tag team match here, because the winner of this matchup, like we said, takes on War Money Mafia. I've been dying to see Nick Mercer and Devon Da Icon lock it up one more time. I think they're due. It was Devon who called them out a few weeks ago, saying they had some unfinished business. And I'm sure Rich Boy will love nothing more than to kind of toss around Will Storm. You know, Will Storm has a real punchable face, and I couldn't think something better than Rich Boy really slapping those little meaty hands of his to keep the change right across the scapula of Will Storm. Okay, all right, well, I see you're on a tangent right now. The Perfect Renegades building up a house of momentum there, only to be cut off. Back and forth action. Both these teams laying it all out there here tonight. Semi-final action. The Soldiers of Fortune U.S.E Tag Team Championship Tournament presented by X Brand Wrestling. Who's going to walk out? As we got superstars from the U.S.E representing CBW, representing TWA, sponsored by X Brand. It is a menagerie of brands. You're talking about forbidden doors. You're talking about crossing the line. Right here in U.S.E, they've been known nothing more than not only crossing the line, but erasing the line and showing you that sports entertainment and the underground can come together, one unholy matrimony. And here tonight, that is perfect proof as two superstars come together to become the first ever tag team champions. I am excited. I can't control it right now. I might need some of that Jesse Daniels beverage you got over there. We got some lemonade in there today. Blaze, it sounds like you need some Prozac right now. John Barkley, Poppy Manny, really trying their all here. your sleeper team. Hold on, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Poppy Manny with a mouthful of tequila right in the face of John Berkeley's tag team partner, GTS. Go to sleep. Adored me, as they say in Spanish. What is going on? Poppy putting the boots. I don't think the perforation give 2 drops of piss right now because it looks like they're going to wrap it up. Why the hell would you bring John Berkeley in just to screw him over? Taking the mask of El Hijo del Rey. Poppy Manny's guy. I know he was a few screws loose, a few fries short of a Happy Meal. Why the blue hell would you do that? Jeffrey Johnson. Velez, calm down, because right now, I told you these guys right here are going to be the odds-on favorites. It looks like they're going for the ED80, AD, EVP, KFC. I don't know the Velez. I can't think of the acronym. But there's a trigger right to the face. That is a goddamn maneuver that I will seal your fate. Your little woman referee there, Leslie Edwards, going to go for the count. And there you have it, Velez advancing. The bells ringing in our ears. Congratulations. I easily picked these guys to be the on favorite, Velez. You're so full of it, god damn it. Congratulations, the perfect Renegades advancing. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Intensity. The PWA Pro Wrestling Alliance presents Blood Chains of Violence live September 20th from Vineland, New Jersey. Tickets on sale now, featuring King Macho versus the Goomba for the Going Viral Championship. And Velez, in a few short weeks, we will have the finals where we are crowned the first ever tag team champions as War Money Mafia gets prepared to take on the Perfect Renegades. We'll see you next time on Intensity.